Hey everyone, Coach Seal here, and I am excited to bring this topic to you because I know it's one of those topics that almost everyone deals with. I don't care how great you are with reaching your goals. At some point, we all deal with this issue, which is hitting a plateau. You're trying to reach your goal and all of a sudden nothing's happening. It just stops, right? All right, so I have 6 tips I'm bringing to you today that's going to help you hopefully break the plateau, right? All right, so tip number 1, you need to notice what's changing. If there's something that's changing, meaning have you changed what you were doing from what you used to do? For example, if we think about our diet, if you were doing one thing that got you amazing results, all of a sudden you started to change things up and the results aren't the same, then maybe it's because you made the change. Maybe you need to go back to what you were doing that was giving you the amazing results. So notice if there is a change or if something is changing. So that's my tip number 1. Let's go to tip number 2. Check your consistency. You know, a lot of times what happens is we're really good during the week, right? And then all of a sudden the weekend comes and it's over. I've dealt with it myself. It's not something that I'm unaware of. I deal with those things myself. But what happens is, you know, you go say 4, maybe 5 days of doing really good, but then you go maybe 2 or 3 days of like totally destroying all of your work. And what happens is those days are going to carry over. So for example, if I do really good Monday through Friday, and then all of a sudden I'm screwing up Saturday and Sunday really, really bad, it's going to take me at least till maybe Wednesday to catch up. So now what's happening is it's this catch-up game that's happening every single week. You do good during the week and you totally destroy everything during the weekend. So you need to be consistent. All right, number 3. Is there a passive change? So let me just read from my notes. So plateau usually involves feeling like you're doing everything you can to change, yet nothing is happening. So if you're feeling like you're maxed out on effort, more effort won't. All right, there we go. Good. We lost connection there. So I was going over step number 3, the passive, a passive change. So when you just feel like you're just kind of maxed out on effort, one thing, what typically happens is, and I've dealt with this, I've seen people deal with this, you're doing everything, right? You're doing everything you possibly can to reach your goal or to break this plateau. And if you really observe what you're doing, you're almost doing way too much. I've seen people like overworking their body, just working out 6 days, sometimes 7 days a week, morning, evening. Muscles are totally sore, never recovering. You know, all of these things will cause a plateau. So maybe you're just maxed out and you need to back away for a second. And typically, if your body is maxed out, meaning your muscles are just totally not recovered, they're super sore, I would suggest at least taking a weekend, take 2 or 3 days and just don't even work out. Now, one thing we never take a break from is eating clean, eating right, staying on your diet. You never have to take a break from that. So don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm talking about taking a break from working out, maybe giving yourself 2 or 3 days just to recover, especially if you feel like you're really fatigued, your muscles are really fatigued. All right, step number 4. Okay, I'm missing my points here. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. You've heard me talk about sleep before. Sleep plays a huge role in your results, and it plays a huge role when it comes to hitting a plateau or not. I want you to really ask yourself, are you rested? If you wake now, a lot of different other factors can play a role if you just feel like you're never rested, which is obviously you're eating foods that you're not getting enough vitamins in, you're not getting enough vegetables in, things like that. But more than likely, if you're just not getting enough sleep, that will cause a plateau. It will definitely cause your body to just shut down, reject anything, and you're not going to see the results that you're looking for. So you need to get your rest. And that's different. I think the amount of hours is different from everyone. The rule of thumb is if you wake up and you feel like you want to go back to bed, you're not rested. You didn't get enough sleep, and you need to get your rest. Okay? Step number 5. All right, let me look at mine. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Switch up your goals. So sometimes what needs to happen is you just need you need a change in order to get that plateau going. So, and a change could be the type of workouts you're doing. It could be the amount of calories you're eating. Maybe you're at a place where you need to eat more. I've seen this happen. Clients who don't eat enough food, all of a sudden their body shuts down because they're working out, they're burning all these calories, yet they're not replenishing those nutrients. And so it could be that you actually aren't eating enough. That will break the plateau. I know you're like, wow, that's all I got to do, Coach Phil? Just got to eat? Count me in, right? The right foods, okay? And then tip number 6, our very last tip is, I'm just finding my, sometimes you just need to journal what you're eating. You know, I hear this all the time. Coach Seal, I'm eating what I should be eating. I promise I'm eating exactly the way I should eat. And then when they write it down, they're tracking everything, we look at it. Yeah, you're not eating what you should eat. So, and maybe it's because you're trying to fool yourself, or maybe it's really because you honestly just don't know. So I always recommend to really kind of solve the puzzle or the mystery of a plateau or reaching your goal. Take a week and literally document every single thing you're consuming. Anything that has calories, it gets jotted down, or it gets journaled. And then you can look back and really, 2 things are going to happen. You're going to really be able to observe what it is you're eating. And then 2, you'll get to look to see, you know what? This is a whole lot different than the way I used to eat when I first started and I was getting massive results. And so those are my 6 tips to breaking your plateau. Hey, you guys, we are literally around the corner from 2017. And so it's up to you how you start this new year. You know, are you going to start this new year with empty promises? Yay, I made me a New Year's resolution. And by January 20th, what was that New Year's resolution? All right, let's not let that happen. And one of the ways you can guarantee that won't happen is if you start today, but you have in mind what you need to do if you do hit a plateau. Now, here's a bonus tip. This is a bonus. So this is number 7. Actually, hitting a plateau is a beautiful thing. You want to know why? You never hit a plateau if you're not doing what you're supposed, if you're not trying to reach a goal. You don't hit a plateau. You just stop. You just quit. You just don't finish. So to me, welcome the plateau. That means you're on track. You're trying to reach your goal. That means you are purposing to actually go after something you want when you hit a plateau. So welcome the plateau, all right? If you're not hitting a plateau, more than likely you're just not doing anything at all, right? All right, you all have a great day. This is Coach Seal, keeping it real as always. Real Talk Thursdays. I'll be back next week at 1 p.m. And have a very, very happy new year. If I don't talk to you by then, this is Coach Seal checking out.